If you're a good person who's looking to make a great impact in the world, then the event I'm going to be running for a full day on the 29th of July is something I believe you will not want to miss. And here's why. I've noticed that to fulfill your potential, two things are important. One, you got to be good at what you do, really good, whatever it is. And the second is you've got to be really good at communicating the value of what you do to other people. That's why Apple was successful. Really good at creating great consumer electronics and really great at communicating the value of these consumer electronics. That's true for the biggest company in the world, but it's also true for you. Whether you're a person in an organization wanting to promote your value, a project you care about, or whether you're an entrepreneur or a visionary who has a project or cause or calling or business that you want to fulfill its potential in this world. And here's what I've found, and I know to be true, through being involved in 3 tech companies and taking them global with a great team, and also in helping over 100 people running businesses. Trying to succeed without a really sharp pitch is like trying to chop wood with a blunt axe. Even if you get there, it'll take you 2 or 3 times as long as it should. The journey will be a roller coaster where you have to work really long hours and hard. And by the time you get there, you'll be needing a long time to recover. And this problem plagues most people, and most people think this is just the process of how pursuing a dream or a vision or a business has to be. It's not. This is just a consequence of working with a blunt instrument. And my gift is to be able to very quickly sharpen your instrument. Your instrument is your words, your language, your communication, your ability to communicate the value of what you do using the only means we have until we master telepathy, and that's our language. That's it. You're going to be utterly dependent upon your ability to communicate what you do, what you have, your product, your service, on your language. Without that, you've got nothing, no bridge. So I'm going to be helping you to make sure this is as sharp an instrument as possible so it achieves the sort of cut through that is going to make the process of achieving your dream not only inevitable, but faster, more fun, more easy. And when you arrive there, you'll be ready to chop some more wood or relax or kick back or whatever, frankly, you want to do. Last year, I worked with over 100 scientists using this one-day format, and the results were incredible. This was a group of people who were not necessarily strong communicators to start with of their idea or their vision. And they were generally suspicious about traditional sales techniques. I don't do that stuff. What I do is I encourage people to communicate more clearly the distilled essence of what they have or what they do in such a way that other people can receive it and receive the value of it instantaneously, and then know what to do with that information to help you to achieve your dream because they feel they are part of it. People who've been through these workshops have gone on to get investment like that, have gone on to whatever the obstacle that was that they weren't getting cut through was almost instantaneously. It's been such an oversight. I can't believe we've played or put so little emphasis on this all-important aspect of achieving success. And we can speculate about why that is, and I've got some pretty good ideas there, but really what I'm more interested in is saying, well, having noticed this blind spot, let's remove it. Because we don't have to be unsuccessful in pursuing a dream 80% of the time, which is a terrible statistic. We can be successful almost all of the time as long as we know the things that are going to make the biggest difference. So I'm passionate about doing this. I'm taking time out from the work I normally do, which is with the chief executives and business owners of companies that have either great service propositions in New Zealand or their tech companies looking to go global. And I normally only work with people over the course of a full year. I'm taking a special day out to widen the reach of what I do. And this is part of the initiative and part of the reason for me creating my book, which I've recently authored, which you probably know about by now, How to Change the World with One Pitch. And this is the workshop that supports you to develop your specific pitch, plus a set of skills from life, plus the knowledge of those one or two little blind spots you had that were holding you back. Because the reality is, in a spine, just one vertebrae out of place is the difference between ease and pain. In a piano solo, one bum note is the difference between beauty and awkwardness. And in a pitch, just one or two little things off is the difference between people receiving you powerfully and supporting you versus things being hard work and painful. And the other part of my gift is I can hear. I'm very well attuned to the pitch of your pitch. So just like a skillful musician can hear a note and go, that's off, here's what to change, or a chiropractor can align a spine, I can align your message. And this is the gift I want to give to you on this day, so that you don't have to go through the painful, long, hard process of doing things you're doing with a blunt instrument. We sharpen it up, we make it powerful, we set you on the course of your journey to powerfully realize your dream with the best possible instrument you can have. The investment for this day, it's only $1,000 plus GST for the full day. And I've designed it in such a way that by the time you even come to the day, you will have already received your return on investment many times over because of the pre-work you have to do before you even show up for the day. Unlike other workshops, it's not just going to be a day where it's like, right, see you later. I'm going to be setting you up powerfully so that you can then know the next steps you need to take for yourself to make sure that everything you have learnt on that day, which you've already implemented and become, you just keep building on beyond that day. This is going to be a life-changing event. I can promise that because I've already run it and it has been, and it's only going to be more powerful on the back of this book I've now created, which is an extra powerful resource at your disposal. If you want to be part of this, just give me a personal message on Facebook, or you can email me, or whatever your favorite messaging addiction is. My suggestion is, look, in all seriousness, your success in life is not down to your talents, it's down to your commitments and your decisions. So if you're feeling from your heart, intuitively, yes, this is what I need, trust that, get in contact with me, and we'll make it happen. It's really easy to get started.